fuller shots I'm working on stopping that early extension. I'm going to sink and rotate more, but it's definitely a work in progress. Because that is the result, which is a shank. It's one of the reasons why I'm using that stronger grip underneath and allowing some rotation in the backswing to allow me to rotate through a bit more, because really tight back through injury I really struggle to get that sink that modern way. But I guess we all just have to use what we have. Right, 100-yard marker. The one thing I've just got to be careful is I've got to make sure I start it right, because it will draw. Move up to a pitching wedge now, I think. Just going to try and hit this 125 yards. Nothing massive. How are we doing? You okay? Yeah.
Get a bit practicing.
Yeah, I haven't played as much as I'd like, so.
Bit rusty.
Shanky.
That's never good.
No.
That's the last thing you want.
Haven't done one yet though.
Well, that's alright.
So. This is like literally my worst nightmare though. So tractor on the right hand side of the range and literally, you know, because of the early extension, obviously the hosel comes into the ball, and I do have a good shank in me again quite often, so I've got to concentrate here. Just going to try and hit pitch and wedge just 100 yards to the mound. Little low one. Just like that. again, working on strike, not really shaping it as much yet. As I find also with that little roll, keeping that elbow nice and tight, just it's so much easier just to hit that 3/4 nice little half shot. When I'm playing well, it's that little 3/4 swing that lets me know I'm playing all right. When I'm playing badly, disconnected, and there's just no way at all I can play that little shot. So the feeling, strong thumb down the right of the grip, grip it from under, so a bit palm is facing target. We then roll it into the backswing, then we unwind it, we just throw that club down at the ball. It's literally just roll. Top of the backswing is about there, probably exaggerating a bit, and just throw the ball, throw the club head at the ball. Really do not try and steer this ball. And just a slightly open stance. Nice and tall. Do find the jumbo grips do help get that grip right. 100-yard little shot. Bit toey that one. Probably a bit quick. Which, yeah, it's definitely a tendency. If I move up to 8 iron now. Again, maybe just trying to hit this 125 right at that marker. Yep. About there. Bit fat and a bit toey. Not quite struck this one as of yet. Maybe do a little sawn off stinger, just get that strike. Yeah, much better. Much better. Right. 150 marker in the distance. Should be plenty of club. Worst strike of the day. Big old pull to the left. There you go. I just have to not be afraid to release that club, to let the wrist angle go, which when you shank the ball is like your tendency, letting go of that club face, letting it go is just the scariest thought ever. But ironically, obviously, it's holding on to it that produces the shank with the early extension. Just try and hit some low stingers. Lost the balance. that's nice. Okay, I'm going to just work on not early extending a bit now, which is just sinking my hip back. I haven't really had much luck with this, so I'm just going to try and slow everything down. So that was massively fat. I can definitely feel when I sink that pop out with the left leg though. Strike definitely goes. Just going to go back to 54, hit a few little chips. Definitely feeling the back tonight. Little 50-yard. Really going to try and just hit it 50 yards. I don't like chipping with closed feet together. I like having ball forward, but it does make sort of the smaller chips a bit harder because you just knife it like that. Let me try that again. There we go, that's a bit better. Gotta really, those little ones really feel like you stay down. I'll try it sort of like normal style, as it were, 50 yards. Yeah, I mean, it's good, it's got a ton of spin on as well. Right, 7-iron. 7-iron has the grip on. So Scottish Scheffler style. It's just effortless with that rotation. Obviously the key with rotating it is if you just come through and hold on to it, that hosel is just there. So when you rotate it, I get into a nice position. I've got to release it. You know, the wrist is hinged, and I'm just releasing that hinge at the ball. That was a bit heavy. Bit heavy. That's why I like these mats that are outside here. They're all, I don't know if you can see, but they're really worn down. There's absolutely no give in them at all. If you misstrike it, you've misstruck it and you know it. I just find inside on the fluffy mats, there's just too much turf, too much plastic. Hurts the elbows and the wrists. I really strike it better than that, to be honest. Going to try and hit some stingers. Again, if the swing's not quite on, it doesn't really work. The whole idea is just to sort of stop the energy there. And yeah, I play them off the front foot basically. I suppose if I want to hit them a bit lower, I play it a bit further back, but I generally like to play the ball further forward in the stance, if I'm honest. Just a hair clean. Wait, you wouldn't want it back. I don't know. Can you keep it even lower? I mean, the shot I really don't like is the low draw. I just do not have that shot in me. I mean, for some people that might be a low draw, but that's basically the height I hit my iron at normally anyway. I really want to see it really low, but it's good. It's good, shaping it. Low fade. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. It did what Dustin Johnson always said: if you're going to fade it, make sure you fade it. sure it went very far, but or went very low. Let's get the 3 iron out. It's gonna go quite wrong quite quickly. The butter knife, that is the Mizuno MP63 3 iron. Okay, well, let's try and do the same shots. Alright, so low draw to start with. Not quite sure that would count as a draw. That was more just bullet straight. Give it one more go. Not my natural shape. No, just bullet straight. Lovely flight. Piercing, but bullet straight. Right. Fade. I'm going to really exaggerate this front foot. Flop shot with a 3 iron. Yeah. The fade difficult. Come on then, I can do this. There you go. Right, if we choke down, see if we can get this going really quite something. So I'm still open in my stance, even trying to hit the draw. Okay, thin, low and drew though. So it did what it said on the tin. Just got to strike it. It's set up. I also, even though I'm open, I want to feel like I'm on my heels. I would say that was a pull. Got to start it on the target line. Struck them. Low fade. No fade. No fade. Come on, low, gotta fade. Yeah, perfect. Now you're gonna ask me to hit them high, aren't you? Butter knife, 3 iron, off this shitty lie that I purposely practice on. Right, I'll try and hit. Right, 3 iron. 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 3 I don't know if I can hit it better than that. And I don't know if it went much higher really than when I try and hit the stingers. Alright, I'm going to see if I can hit it really low. Apologies in advance for what you're about to witness. Okay, bit thin. Well, not thin, a bit clean. I reckon I can strike it a bit better than that. Probably just need to just calm it down a bit. That was fat. It looked alright, but it was fat. Right, 3 wood. Now, I haven't decided how I want to set up for the 3 wood. So I'm just going to hit it like an iron to start with and see what happens. Yeah, that was thin. As you could see, I lost my balance. Let's try again. Yeah, better. Again, it's just sort of roll, throw. Hopefully you can still see, because it is a little bit darker here. Yeah, nice. I've never actually hit this club before. I've literally put it together today. So you're about to witness the very first hit with this driver. Okay. Duck hook to start. Duck hook to start. Okay. See if we can improve on that. Not really. I have put some lead tape on the bottom that might have to go. And as you can see, I'm not exactly hitting off the world's greatest lie. It feels weird. Not what I expected. So I've put the Ventus White 4S into this used Maverick, Callaway Maverick, that I've created into a bit of a max configuration. 14 grams of lead tape at the back, 2 grams of lead tape at the front. I'm just going to hit it like I was to try and hit maybe a driver. Yeah. It wants to tow. Okay, so if it wants to tow, let's try and hit a par fade. feels weird. Feels weird. I don't know if that's the weights I've put in. Easy to swing. Right, back to the 56 to finish. That's not how it's supposed to feel. Sit down. I'm just going to have a few more goes with that driver. Let's see if I can just see if I can hit it up on the ball a little bit more. It feels weird. Not what I was expecting the face to feel like. I mean, I haven't hit a Callaway in a long time. Oh.
That looks alright.
Yeah,
Sounded pretty good.
It's been good. It's been a good session. Yeah, I mean, it helps when the weather's like this, doesn't it?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, you know, it's
9 o'clock. Yeah.
exactly. Yeah, I just got to brace off that left foot a bit more with the driver. Make sure I hit up on it, but it's still exactly the same. Really nice. Really nice. The Venter's white. For such a light shaft, it still feels really stable. Right. Lovely. stock shots just seem to be pretty straight. Brace off the left. Rotate the wrist back and then just release the wrist through and boom, straight. This is, I've got it -1, so it's at 8 degrees neutral. Bomb. Absolute bomb. Right, I'm going to finish with just trying to hit some chips with the 7-iron. Bit thin. So yeah, let's finish with some flops. Oh, that was a bad one. Okay, I've got one last to go. I just want to hit this 100 yards, 54, slightly choked down, 100 yards, open stance. Pretty much on the money.